The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that where it went. We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. But you look at this Bronco defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talking about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Howell throw complete there to Thomas.
Of course, bro. I lose my corner. I mean, I lose my wide receiver, bro. This is bad, bro. This game fucking sucks, bro. There's always something, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time.
It's literally always something, bro. Now I lose my damn wide receiver. Like,
straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
I was supposed to be going to the crib.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and 4. Play action. It's Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving,
looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mims in motion left. Now the 3rd-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Hands it off out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will have the Broncos.
How do we let that? Fellas? How do we let that happen?
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The Broncos at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 36.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy complete.
Bro, look at that, bro. That shit is so fucking bad, bro.
Washington's 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Wilson now off the bootleg. It's complete to Williams. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Touch 50, touch 50.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Commanders 7, Broncos nothing.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Here's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. In motion, the tight end. They run. It's Williams.
Yes, sir.
Get there. They tackle him at the 2. Williams stopped up short of the goal line on 4th down.
Come on, bro. Cam, what's good, bro?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
I'm trying, bro. I gotta get back right after week 1, bro.
Go play action. Howell. Thomas brings it in. 23 yards the pickup there.
I got you, bro. I'm locked in, bro. I shouldn't have lost week 1, bro. But it's all good though. Week 2, we good.
You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Bro, everybody on my team is getting hurt, bro. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
I literally don't get it, bro.
They go play action with Howell. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Powell now to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided
I need you to throw that just a little bit better, brother, man.
He was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh my God.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Howell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Back to throw. Howell. Off to Thomas on the left side. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass.
Yes, sir. Come on.
38-yard line.
Yeah, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On third down, Wilson. Flushed out right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
That shit just doesn't make sense, bro. Like, I'm literally there. How do you get wide open like this, bro?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Like, it don't make sense, bro.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
I'm just trying to see where the camera at, man.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Callaway going to go in motion. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Screenplay set up for Williams.
This shit.
Broncos. Javonte Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
Not like that, dude. No.
For the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes
That makes sense,
everything
bro.
that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Second down throw for Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. With a play fake, and now here's Hal to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
That's good. Bro, this playbook is ass, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Howell looking to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, that's any defensive coordinator I've played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As now
both these teams get a chance to dry out, maybe change their plates if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach.
We let him score off of the screen, fellas. Like, what the fuck?
For quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, that's a fumble, fellas. Come on now.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb
Uh-oh. We got one, fellas. We got one, fellas.
They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that
I
they
didn't
have
know
not been
that.
doing so far.
He'll take it at the 42.
Oh my God, we supposed to be going to the crib, bro. That's so bad.
They take over 1st and 10.
Come on, now we gotta put something in the end zone, fellas.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Oh, hey, Tay, if you in here, bro, I just read the chat. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to high route a running back on play action, bro. That's on me, bro. I just read the chat, bro. Yeah, that's on. My bad.
Because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Powell going to audible to something else. Second and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third and 2, here's Howell. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now
Can I go for this?
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Can I go for this? Anybody?
the offense staying out. They're going to
Before I hike this?
So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Thomas has got it, complete. And he is going to have a Washington 1st down. They didn't
Bro,
get a lot.
my last couple games that I played, bro, they've been rain games, bro. I'm tired of playing in the rain, bro. Like, give me a regular game, please.
Rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got
Sam motherfucking Howell, bitch.
a great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh my God.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now Wilson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Damn, the whole league in this bitch.
But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one.
Yeah, good.
It's a good one. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
I'll tell you something. Brian Robinson, he gonna lead the motherfucking league in rushing.
Now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Fuck.
And he stopped immediately there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Did he really sell that bitch? Like, oh my god, bro, what the fuck? Can I get a fucking bullet pass, bro?
Denver offense.
All right, come on, bro.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson.
Are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my lord, this game is terrible, bro. Look at this. Oh my lord, bro. That's the shit I be talking about. Like, the dumbass shit, bro.
Nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a
thank you. Give me that shit back, bro. Like, what the fuck?
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd down, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
22 yards there, a first down.
That's what we're going
have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage.
I just feel like you just don't do it. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Powell's throw taken in by Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Robinson up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Let's go, Brian.
On second down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Robinson with another carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. What a great.
How are you getting walked down by him, bro?
And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 110 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Back to throw, Howell.
Yo, look at this. Yo. Oh my God. Like that don't make no sense. Like, I literally don't get it, bro. Like, everything is a drop.
Offense on 3rd down today. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now they go play action with Howell.
Hey, thank you.
He's got the hook up. It's complete.
Ha, 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 ha.
Jahan Dotson from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by
Hey, J-Rod, I got you, baby.
Lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got.
Oh my God, it's a pick! It's Benjamin St. Just. He threw it right at you.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Eluding the pressure right. That's cool.
Yo.
Still going. And finally brought down at the 38. A huge play there for Denver.
Like, bro. Like, come on now. Come on, Madden. Don't start.
1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
Bro, that's an interception. That's a fucking lurk. Like, jump.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's caught left side by Judy. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Greg Dulcich, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead will be cut down 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Faking the handoff, Howell. And he will find his man, Samuel. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go ahead and run this ball out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll make it second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down and a run by Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Try to take this home, they'll run. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Hey, yo, I missed. What the fuck, bro? This game ass.
That qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw is Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Thank you.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared, and it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. And I remember saying to someone after my 2nd or 3rd day there, like, this altitude thing, it's no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard, and it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early, try and get on a schedule and feel good with it.